The sand boa is a type of non-venomous snake belonging to the genera Eryx and Gongolophus in the family Boidae. These snakes are commonly found in parts of the Middle East, Africa, and Asia. They are known for their distinctive appearance and behavior, and they are often kept as pets due to their docile nature. Here's a detailed explanation of the sand boa body structure. Sand boas are relatively short, stout snakes with a thick cylindrical body. Their size generally ranges from 1 to 3 feet or about 30 to 90 centimeters in length depending on the species. Coloration sand boas often have a cryptic color pattern that helps them blend into their sandy or desert environments. Their bodies are typically beige, tan, or light brown with darker spots or bands along their backs. These patterns aid in camouflage, helping them avoid predators in their natural habitats. Head and tail sand boas have a flattened, blunt head and a short tail. Notably, the tail often resembles their head, which can help confuse predators. The tail is used for burrowing and anchoring themselves in the sand. Geographical range: sand boas are native to a wide range of areas across Africa, Asia, and the Middle East. For example, the Indian sand boa, scientifically known as Eryx jani, is found in India and Pakistan, while the Egyptian sand boa, Eryx jaculus, is found in North Africa and parts of the Middle East. Preferred habitat: they prefer dry, arid environments such as deserts, savannas, and scrublands. These snakes are burrowers and spend most of their time underground, where they create burrows in loose soil, sand, or under rocks. The sand boa's cryptic coloration allows it to remain hidden from both predators and prey. Burrowing sand boas are excellent burrowers. They use their blunt heads and muscular bodies to dig into the sand or soil, where they spend the majority of their time. This behavior helps them stay cool in hot environments and provides shelter from predators. Nocturnal and solitary sand boas are generally nocturnal and are more active at night when the temperatures are cooler. During the day, they often hide in their burrows or under rocks. They are solitary creatures and only interact with others for mating. Feeding sand boas are ambush predators. They primarily feed on small mammals, birds, lizards, and sometimes amphibians. They rely on their burrowing ability to surprise their prey, striking quickly when an animal comes close. Their feeding technique involves constricting and subduing prey before swallowing it whole. Reproductive cycle. Sand boas are ovoviviparous, meaning that they give birth to live young rather than laying eggs. Female sand boas typically give birth to small litters, ranging from 4 to 15 offspring, depending on the species and environmental conditions. Mating. Mating occurs during the cooler months, and females give birth after a gestation period of several months. The babies are born fully formed and are independent immediately after birth, though they remain small and vulnerable during their first few weeks. Sand boas are carnivores and primarily feed on small vertebrates such as rodents, lizards, and birds. They have a slow metabolism and can go without food for extended periods, sometimes several weeks or even months between meals. As ambush predators, sand boas wait for prey to come close to them before striking. They typically lie in wait in their burrows or under sand, using their strong sense of smell to detect potential prey. The sand boa's coloration and patterns are vital to its survival. They are typically a mix of sandy and brown shades, which helps them blend seamlessly into their environment. This camouflage makes them nearly invisible to both predators and prey. Living in hot, dry environments means that sand boas must regulate their body temperature carefully. Being ectothermic, they rely on external heat sources to maintain their body temperature. Burrowing allows them to find cooler areas during the day. The conservation status of sand boas varies depending on the species. While they are not universally endangered, some species, especially those in specific regions, may face threats due to habitat destruction, the illegal pet trade, and human encroachment. The Indian sand boa, for example, is threatened by hunting for the illegal pet trade. Conservation efforts are essential for ensuring the survival of sand boa species, protecting their natural habitats, regulating the pet trade, and raising awareness about their ecological role can help maintain their populations. Due to their docile nature and manageable size, sand boas are increasingly popular in the exotic pet trade. They are relatively easy to care for in captivity, as they do not require extremely large enclosures and thrive in conditions that mimic their natural environment, dry, warm, and with burrowing space. In captivity, sand boas need a suitable enclosure with substrate that allows for burrowing, such as sand, soil, or aspen bedding. They should have a heat source to regulate their body temperature and a hiding space to feel secure. Their diet typically consists of appropriately sized